This episode of Late Night with Ed Money is brought to you in part by Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant, located in downtown Amherst. And if you're local to them, dial for carryout at 440-985-FOOD. Or go to their website, which is ziggyspubandrestaurant.com. If it's a sporting event that you want to see, don't forget your sunglasses, because they have so many 4K TVs it'll burn your retinas. So go to Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant in downtown Amherst.
We hope you're enjoying your visit here this evening. Now, on with the show.
I'll make it go away. Oh, my bad. You gotta start that
pit of despair.
Warning, what you're about to hear is an adult show. You'll hear anecdotal stories and humorous situations meant for adults. In essence, kids, don't listen or try this at home. Everything you're about to hear is done by drunk, trained professionals. Now enjoy the show.
Deep within the pit of despair. Balls of Christ, dude.
This is Danny A. the Bouncer, and you're listening to the hottest show on the net, Late Night with Ed Money.
Why, hello, my friends. You listen to Late Night with Ed Money here.
Hi there.
On our website, which is latenightwithedmoney.com, where it's real people having real conversations about life. Thank you for all the things you do. Check out the music at the end. You're always listening to myself, Ed Money. Mm-hmm. Right over here is CPAP Chuck.
What's up? You try to squeak them out at first, but that doesn't happen.
That's right.
It just turns into full-blown bull splatter.
Remind me about farts in a second, but
no, not that.
And I got to do the intros. Then we'll talk about farts. Put it right down, sister farts, and then I'll understand what that means. And then he's back. He's here. Is he amazing, Byron?
Byron, Dick. Everybody, thank you.
Right.
Thank you very much.
And we're going to be leaving you. The music's been really good recently. That I've gotten sent to me, because people, if you hear it out there, people say, "Hey, since you got an audience," then they send me the music. They say, "Check it out." So I love introducing new artists. This one's Bimini. It's featuring Avery Snow. It's Latin. If you like Latino music, man,
that was terrible.
That was my Tony Montana, but
but
is that what that was?
With an Irish
but like
accent.
you got hit in the head.
Wow.
At birth.
I thought you were trying to imitate Selena.
Atlanta.
But it's a style, but like Shakira. And I dig me some Shakira. Dude, have you seen her?
She's hot.
She's Colombian, I think, but
I don't know, but her hips don't lie according to the music.
Absolutely not.
I am so envious of her goddamn soccer football husband, but goddamn, she's beautiful. But anyway, so check out the music. It's Bimini, and it's featuring Avery Snow. So it's Latin. You'll like it at the end. So audience members, thank you for all the things you do. Remember to like, share, subscribe, tell 2 friends, check out everything we do. And we're going to get new shirts and everything else since the website is new.
At latenightwithedmoney.com.
That's right. So you can...
Well, that's very exciting.
Yes. Yeah, it is all brand new. Everything's brand new website, new everything.
I'm going to go to it right now.
You're on Ed's modem. Hold on. It's a 500 baud.
All right.
Dude,
I'll do it when I get home, okay?
I remember, which I'll get to the other stuff, but I remember there was this one guy that we went to school with, Tom, who became a doctor.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about the Greek guy.
Yeah, good dude.
And I was also good friends with his younger brother, Tony, who became a lawyer.
I didn't know him.
Prominent lawyer. And he had a younger sister, gorgeous girl, Sandra. And we used to go over to his house, and he had the first, you and I both had the Commodore 64, right?
Negative. I had the Timex Sinclair, then I had the VIC 20.
Okay.
yeah.
VIC 20.
VIC
Wow.
20. Yeah, so I had the Commodore 64. I had to
Which was a
step up.
huge step up from the VIC 20.
And that's what it did.
That's very appropriate.
That's literally when you recorded your programs you programmed on a
Right.
cassette tape.
Yes, and dude, I remember going over to Tom and Tony's place, and they had this like a telephone
Where you put the phone receiver on it
And
so
it-
they could call the colleges BBSs, they were called.
Yep.
Bulletin Board Systems.
Yes, and that was early
yeah.
when it would come up on the screen, and it was just like
Dot. And then it would take like 20 minutes to download a picture of a boob.
right. But we did it one time, and that was when you would get kicked off if someone picked up the phone.
Oh, that would make me so mad.
God damn it.
Mom, I was just
Yeah.
getting to the nipple.
God damn it, Mom. Get off the phone.
Oh, dude. And that was the golden age. That was the part. Here's the thing. Did you ever do this? We had to use
Armpit farts.
I'll never forget. No, I'll never forget. This one guy, he was, into the computers when they were coming out, and he developed this little hack where he took 2 alligator clips with a resistor, and you'd put it on the back, and it would bypass some type of lock when the disk drives first came out.
I don't even know what you're talking
Oh
about.
yeah, dude, we were hacking back then, and Tony, we'd go over to his place. I'll never forget. One time he gets so mad he pushed the phone in the thing and it snapped it in the back of it
no.
because it had those cards. It
Yeah.
had those card readers back then, dude. Oh god, those were the golden age.
Yeah.
Go-
That sucked.
And there was another guy, Jeff something. I'm gonna say a name.
Yeah.
Jeff Novak. He had. What did Radio Shack had a computer?
TSR-80.
No, it was another. TSR-80.
Yeah, that's what I
TSR
just said.
And it had these cassettes that either slid in or on the computer.
Or was that the Tandy? They had 2 lines, the TSR and the Tandy, I think.
And it was,
Candy.
Yeah.
the greatest thing.
Because I used to go into Radio Shack when they actually had stores still and
Yes.
be like, ooh, if I only had that. But then again, they had their own version of Atari.
Yes.
It was called
Yeah.
like Radio Shack Atari.
Yeah.
Dude, yes. And dude, just to play like Pac-Man was the most
At home.
adventure. Dude, it's funny you said that too. Is we used to sit up late night. Me, Farmer Ron, we'd have James P. all these
All
guys.
good dudes.
Eves, we'd sit up, and there was an early version of Zelda that was just description.
Oh, Zork.
Was it Zork?
Yeah, there was Zork, and then there was 2 of them. Well, there was Zork 1 through 3, and then there was another one. But you're facing north.
Yes.
There is a dragon with a raging boner.
Oh, so you have to read it all.
Yeah, and then like
Yes.
map it out on graph paper.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like Dungeons and Dragons.
kind of, but
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, dude, those were the golden ages. None of that happens anymore. Now you
What
look
a bunch of fucking nerds you
I know.
are.
Now you look at the screen and go, there's
Ah,
nothing.
you're hanging out with us,
That's
so.
right. That's right. I did want to. Fart. You want to talk about that real quick before I get into the other stuff, or
No,
no?
let's go to the 5 points.
I got this whole story. Dude, this is crazy.
Okay.
The other day, I want to talk about this because, see, I don't go out. I've developed. Is it getting older?
Yeah, you don't want to waste money because it's cheaper to drink at home.
No, I just don't like people.
I'm not
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
No.
I don't. And here's the thing.
I just don't like stupid people.
There you go.
And there seems to be getting to
A
be
lot
more and
more.
more. Yes.
Right. And here's the thing. I don't like I don't mind going to Ziggy's. Again, audience, anything we talk about, if
Yeah.
they're good, we mention them in a positive way, please check out these
Yeah.
places. Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant. It's we got I'm
And I
gonna
still like going to bars.
yeah,
Just
but-
not if it's elbow to elbow.
well, this is the first thing. It's prices have gotten way to fuck
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Way to fuck crazy.
I mean, that's everywhere. That's
No,
But
it's
still,
no.
there's no reason when they're charging like $4 a shot
yeah.
to put in your mixed drink that they're charging you $8 for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can go. I'll drive all the way to Wellington, and I'll go to my private club, which is not my private club, but
It's Ed's private club. It's
Yeah.
called
Out in Wellington.
Late Night with EdMoney.com.
Oh, look, here comes Ed.
I I got $1.50 and I'm here to get fucked up.
Yep.
It's the only place that has a snowplow, not for snow, but for
And they
rust.
sell scratch offs.
It's for the rust to get my when I come old Swayback shows up and the rust comes off. But I can go in with $20. I can get an order of fries, two Shiner box because their own place says Shiner box.
Buy a prostitute.
And then get a DUI on the way home because you drove 50 miles to save money. That's pretty cool. That makes a lot of sense to me.
That sounds well thought out.
I like taking a major state route 20 minutes south to save money just to get a DUI on the way home.
I'd rather spend the $20 on gas.
And his truck gets like 5 miles to the gallon because the rear brake is locked up on the left-hand rear side.
All right.
Dude, that happened to me.
All right, I'm done.
That happened to me.
Yeah.
You know, when I was backing up and it locked up and went.
Oh, yeah.
You've had that happen before. Oh God, no. So I'm having this aversion to people. So I don't mind going to like the club. People really don't know me there. That just the barmaids doing the way out in those farm country places.
Are they always glad you
actually
came?
think you have a chance because you've already ruined your chances in the city?
Right. Dude, I drive to further out like Eagles or Legions or whatever. I'll drive out and
it increases your odds because you're fresh meat.
Yeah. Everybody has a camera now, Ed.
Yeah.
and I'm on a lineup somewhere. Is that what you're just saying in a bathroom?
Yeah.
A lineup or you're on the wall of shame.
Right. So I don't go out. So what happened was the other day, freaking Monk got a hold of me. He calls me up. He says, "So you're going to be coming to my house or in the area anytime soon?" And
that's what he said?
That's exactly. And I went,
Yeah.
First, that's an opener that I've never heard come out of your mouth.
No.
I go, why would you ask me, am I going to be coming to your house or in your area? He says, well, to be honest, no, like you're going to fucking lie to me.
Yeah.
He says, to be honest, my lights are out in the back of my truck. It's
fuse blue?
No, I don't know. He doesn't know. He's got to look. His tail lights in his brand new $20 billion truck that he's paying like $800 a month.
A house payment for.
That's not a joke. Even his wife was like, I hate that.
Too late now.
Expensive. And so he says, he goes, the tail lights are out and I don't want to drive out because they'll pull you over for that. And he goes, since you probably got nothing to do,
since you're a loser.
And then he goes, how about I'll buy your beers, come pick me up, and let's go out. And I went, oh, God damn it. You know,
right. See, I'm instantly like, nah, I'm cool.
Really?
I'm staying in tonight.
He's not probably waiting to call you.
I was out though that night, actually.
I know. Wait, I'm going to get to that.
When was that?
Last Friday.
I'm going to tell you. I sent you a text. Listen, wait. So I still have the text. So what happened is I go, oh, God damn it. All right. So I said, I got to stop at the bank because who carries money? Which is the worst thing? Do you? Okay, I
like to have some cash.
Yeah, but how much? How much you carry? $40?
$7,000, $8,000.
Yeah, something like that.
50,000 baht if I'm in the
baht, which is 22 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Pesos.
I'll maybe 50, $60 on me.
That you have at all times? Okay.
No, not at all times.
No.
Right
now I only have like 3.
I think I got like $18.
Yeah.
Right. No, okay.
And most of that's in change.
But you're saying
Sean J.
It's all in recycle coupons.
Yeah.
No,
what can I get for this?
I understand if you're going out getting that money, but I'm just saying
I don't go out. So
in general, in your pocket. Yeah.
I have like $20.
Right. Because you use your debit card. So I said,
or I just go straight home.
Right.
I go to work and I go home and I go to bed.
Right.
Then I go to work. Then I go. It's called having a job, Ed.
Right. Oh, that's a new concept. But yeah. So I said, all right, dude, fine. I'll come over. You'll buy me a couple beers.
Right.
We'll go out. And he said where we're going to go. It's this place for the audience out there called 5 Points.
Okay.
And I said, all right. He said, there's this guy playing. And I said, do you know the cat playing? And he says, no, but one of his buddies is going to be there.
Okay.
Okay.
So basically, Monk just needed an Uber for
He needed an Uber. He needed an Uber.
He needed a money burr.
Right.
Well played, Monk.
Yes.
Right.
I like it.
Right. So he gets a hold of me. I go to his house and we go to this is the thing. We go to the bank. He says, let's go. I need to go to the bank, which is right around the corner from him.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, fine. So we go to the drive-through and I stop back.
So he could get out.
So he can
go to the money maker, get cash.
you're right here with me.
Yeah.
And he evidently goes, why are you stopping so far back? I said, well, I didn't want you to feel uncomfortable to say, here's my card and my PIN number.
Right.
You know, I didn't want to Costanza you, making you have to give me your PIN number.
Try not to look at the receipt when you're handing it back.
Yeah.
Here you go.
It's odd that you have
somebody's doing well.
it's odd you have a negative balance. This is the first time I've seen a past due amount on
How do they give you money when you're in the red?
It's like you wanted a receipt, right?
Wait, he's like, somebody's having a good Christmas this year.
Right. So he goes, oh, I was just going to reach over you. He honestly said, I was just going to reach and climb over you.
Like, get your punk ass out of the car.
No, you're not. So he gets out and goes over, does his business. And he's like, and dude, this is the weird thing. Have you noticed recently some of these ATMs are out for no reason whatsoever?
That's been like that.
No, I think it's a government conspiracy.
No, it happens every once in a while.
You'll go to one,
especially early in the morning
or around the holidays.
Yeah,
which is the worst because then you got to go in the bank. And you
can't if it's closed.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So you got to go to the next closest bank because you're pissed off and pay this crazy
$70 fee.
$6 fee like you're at the strip club.
Yes, I know, which is outrageous. So I'm like, God damn it. So he gets some money, and I didn't know how much he got. I figured, because he said he's going to buy my drinks for driving him.
Right.
So I figured he'd get, $100.
$100. Okay. For two people, a night out, $100.
Just guessing, right?
And the extra would be for Taco Bell on the way home.
Yes.
Right.
Because you always want food after you go out.
Right, you're on the same page with me.
That's why I ordered a pizza before I went out, and when I got home, there was pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Right, you and I are
from Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant.com,
motherfucker.
That's right, you're on the same page with me. So we go up to 5
We
points.
actually got one on the way home too.
Right on.
That's right.
So I pull up, and I didn't park on the street. I parked like a block away, just because that narrow.
You found parking?
We did, and right at the end by the pub. Right at the end.
Yeah.
So because I knew
they drove around for like a half hour.
Well, that's it. At that on a Friday.
Yeah, we walked.
Right. I parked at the end down there, and we walked up the street. I said,
nice.
I said, dude, we'll get a good spot and we'll walk up there. And this clown only wore like a shirt with a shirt over top, a long shirt, and he wanted to look good.
Was he like walking down the street? Time to take me home. Get it is contemplated. Or however it goes. He was Monk Temple Pilots.
Right. Monk, and I'm like, dude, I'm all, I'm not a joke. I'll get to it, but I wore like I had a thermal. I
had on a huge winter coat.
Yeah, it's fucking December. Well,
and
you were watching the parade.
Right. I in the wintertime, I wear these shirt undershirts. And,
yeah.
I'm one of those
guys.
Those
look pretty new too. I like the way the cuffs are. They're like
frayed.
Yeah, they're disintegrating.
You gotta see the collar.
It like goes down to your navel.
It's the only time I go to take it off and I can hear it tears. I'm taking all the moss fly away.
Right.
It's only like a half shirt.
It's a 70s half shirt he busted on his floor.
Well, here's the thing. I would rather be. I'm the guy when I go out.
I'd rather be warm.
Right.
Because you can always take a layer off.
Yeah, you can pull off layers. Yeah.
Dude, that's exactly
You can't add layers you don't have.
That's exactly right. One thing I cannot stand is being cold out. Or even at home, being cold. I wear the Glenn Campbell house coat all the time.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Right, I do. It's just so I'm warm. I had like this, a combo shirt under a shirt. It was a thermal under a shirt with my golf pulley over top of it. So I was warm. And we're walking down, and we get to that bar, the 5 Points bar. We go in. So Monk, there's for the audience out there. It's a great little bar. They remodeled it. It's wide enough. It's weird. It's long and narrow. Where there's the bar, there's seating. There's just enough to walk, and then there's tables there. So there's this pathway.
Yeah,
and then
it's like 100-year-old building.
Right, and when you get to the certain point, it bottlenecks.
Right.
And there's a ramp that goes. I'm describing for the audience. Ramp goes up.
The drunk people fall up.
They do.
Oh,
yeah.
And so we stopped at that ramp point.
Guilty.
And Monk goes, "Let's get a drink." I said, "All right." Well, there was a guy on stage, so we're sitting there and he goes, okay, let's have a beer. First of all, they give me the wrong goddamn beer, which drives me insane. You know,
What did you order?
Yeah, Coors, Miller Lite.
I ordered a Coors
Banquet beer.
and they gave me a Coors Light.
Well, they probably
That's
looked at you.
unacceptable.
They were probably like, I'll bet you he needs a light instead.
Right.
That's unacceptable.
You know what I'm saying? It is.
Did you drink it?
I did. I did.
I would have too, but it's still
Yeah.
unacceptable.
It's still, and I even asked, I go, I thought you said you have Coors. He goes, well, it is Coors. I said, no, this is Coors Light. You know, I want some, I want to eat my beer. I want a full body beer. So fine, we're sitting there, and then I stop. I go, hey, Monk. He goes, what? I said, over there at that table. He goes, what? And you don't want to point, you know,
Yeah.
just like point.
Right there. Don't look.
Are you doing the eyeball? Follow my eyeballs.
Yeah, follow my eyeballs. Blue shirt.
Right.
Yeah.
He was facing the band guy. It was a guy that did looping.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like hitting everything. And I was
Looper.
I was opposite.
You know, a caddy.
Pro jock.
And I was doing this thing where, you know, you kind of just look around. You look around at the people at the
Yeah,
bar.
you're people watching.
People
He's
watching.
paying attention to the guy on the stage.
But he's looking too. And I see this girl. And I'm like, oh my God, dude, that chick's cute. And he goes, who? And I said, that girl over there. And I described the girl. He said, where? I go, God damn it. So I pick up my phone and act like I'm going to take a photo of the band.
Right.
But I turn like this.
Did she catch you?
This.
Did you get busted?
So Monk, this idiot looks over my shoulder and he goes, you're pointing at the girl, not the band. God damn it, Monk. So I go, so I turn down, then I act like I'm monkeying with my, because she's staring right
It's too late now.
Yeah,
Too
now,
late now.
yeah. There's no turning back now.
No, you're committed.
So I go,
You might as well just snapped a few.
I go, goddamn, that girl over there. And he goes, oh, okay, I know who you're talking now. After she's staring at, the group is staring at
Oh, the
us.
one with the buck teeth?
No, the one next to her with the giant jugs and the thumb-sized nipples.
Okay.
Thumb-sized nipples.
Thumb-sized nipples.
A buddy of mine at work always says that. Shit, huge boobs and thumb-sized nipples.
Thumb-sized nipples.
Okay.
So a table opened up next to the table that this girl was at. So I go,
All right.
dude, there's a table.
So you dove over to it?
He goes, I'm fine right here. God damn it, work with me. You know, I go, dude, let's
Did you
go
already
over.
Were you already sitting in seats?
No, we were standing.
Then I would have grabbed the table.
Right,
Because I
dude,
ain't standing.
Right.
Yeah.
So I said, there's a table open. Let's go.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, dude, whatever. So we go over. He says, I'll even sit with my back to her so you can stare at her.
Ooh, how nice.
Yeah. Not creepy at all. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah. And cut to Ed.
So I'm sitting. But, dude, I'm telling you, listen, I got the mojo. I have the Kavorka. Like, go ahead. Your hand is going.
I have a question for late night with edmoney.com.
Go ahead.
Hi, are you still single?
Dilly dilly.
Yeah, by choice, yes.
But so the Kavorka's really working for you.
It is because
How so?
Because I'm Here's the thing. I said it on the last show. Here, this
He
time
can
of
pick
year-
them up. He just
Can't seal the deal.
No, that's not true.
they're just
Out of
probably
his league.
crazy.
First of
Yeah.
all, well, right. That's number one crazy.
You don't know that though until you talk to him.
I do. I'll talk to him.
Okay, yeah.
But here's the other thing. This time of year, you don't want to get a date.
Because you don't want to buy him presents at Christmas.
Well, that's wrong. I mean, look at his face. Listen,
If you're only a week into dating someone,
Yeah, if you've been,
You're not
if you've
expected to
taken
give
them
a
out
gift.
to dinner,
sure
no.
the hell they are expecting, dude. Listen. This okay. Say you started dating
I mean,
someone.
you had like a one night, you met like on a Monday and then Friday you've had sex like 3 or 4 times.
then maybe a
Yeah,
dinner,
I would maybe buy her a box of chocolates or something.
a box of chocolate flavored condoms.
Yeah.
Just
Bottle of wine. Bottle of Booze
Lube?
Farm.
Maybe some lube.
Yeah.
I give her $20 and say, buy me a sandwich.
Yeah.
No.
You keep the change and get
It's-
something, whatever you want.
Whatever you want, honey.
Here's a Subway gift card. It says 25, but there's only like 13 on it.
Get me a BMT, and if you want some cookies, go ahead.
Yeah.
There's only 13 under it. It might be slightly used. Is that what
Check
you're
the back. I wrote the balance on it.
Yeah.
Marker.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
That's from 2009.
It's still good. They don't expire.
They don't expire.
No, but they take points or the dollars off
Yeah.
every year. So might have $9.95 on a 25 dog gifts. Oh, that's good. No. So I said, we sit down. Here's the thing. You don't date at this time of year. Look, say I started dating someone in November, which I've seen a couple. I told you about the one girl that I looked at, I was talking to, and I saw her today. And I was like, yeah, she was like, you want my number? I'm like, yeah, let's wait till after the new year.
Let's wait till after the holidays because I don't want to buy you anything because I'm cheap.
It's not
no big deal.
Yeah.
Dude, it's not that I'm cheap. This is wrong. Look at him laughing at himself.
That's
the whole
funny.
goddamn audience. You got to go to the YouTube BitChute, Odyssey, and Rumble and see his face. He's
I'm late night with no money.
Right. So this is what happens. I find this girl, like the one I told you I saw in November. So we start November, and then I start dating her. You know what happens? You got Thanksgiving around the corner.
Right.
She's going to want to say, okay, well, I don't want to be Thanksgiving alone. So,
well, she might have a family.
Right, but she wants to introduce you to the family. You know how these girls are. And
what are you going to do if, say, you start dating somebody in January 5th?
Oh, no.
When, okay, what
March.
month?
March is when I'll find a girl. Do you know why? Because in February, Valentine's Day. Because then they'll want you just met them and they're going to want a Valentine's.
Yeah, but Valentine what are you going to get them? Some roses or some chocolate?
No, they'll be like, yeah, we need to go away for a weekend in Bangkok or something.
I'm not sure where you're watching these videos, but that's pretty.
Well, I don't know what kind of clubs you're going to.
Right.
All right, but
yeah,
Bangkok, huh?
One
night in Bangkok, man.
Right. So that's what it is. That's why because of that. Because you got Thanksgiving. Right after that, there's Christmas. Then, of course, they don't want to be alone for New Year's. You're going to be playing some fucking crazy. And then you got Valentine's Day. Bullshit on that. I'll start dating.
So you wait till St. Patrick's Day.
I'll wait till St. Patty's Day.
Are you going to?
No, because he's going to have to buy her beers.
Ed's going to call her up. Are you going to be anywhere near my house? Are you going to be out anywhere near my house or coming to my house? You want to drive me uptown? I'll buy you a couple beers.
It's a monk's sister. Oh, that's funny.
So we get there. I say he sits down. All right, this dude sits down, and I told him, I said, dude, I think that girl's looking at me.
Right.
And
did you have like a chive on your front tooth?
He can bear witness to this. I even told him, I said, I'm telling you right now on the show, you're going to have to bear witness that this actually happened. Right. His friend was there too. Listen, wait. Okay. So we're sitting at this table. This maniac, first of all, he must have been pre-gaming before he called me.
Well, yeah, it's cheaper to drink at home.
Right.
You always pre-game, especially if you got Uber coming to pick you up.
Do you normally, before you go out,
if I'm like walking downtown, absolutely.
When you're walking down there, you would don't you worry that you're not going to make it home?
I'm literally 2 blocks away.
That's in the middle of winter or after a couple beers. That seems like
in the middle of winter, no. But summertime,
I'll pregame.
Yeah. Will you?
Yeah.
Well, here's your problem. You can put away the beer.
Like he could drink like 1.5.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
No,
I can. I do enjoy beer.
There's nothing wrong with it. But you could probably go. What are you drinking if you go out for an evening? 12? You think you drink 12 beers?
That's expensive. I think.
Or do you do 6?
See, he doesn't drink beer. He drinks mixed drinks. He's a Captain and Coke kind of guy.
I think I had 7 or 8 Captain and Cokes last week.
Yeah, I probably. But you know what? We were drinking those goddamn Christmas ales.
Those mess you up.
Yeah, and
it's. Thick.
I probably had 6, 7.
Dude, that's 8. A lot of those.
Right?
No, not all. I probably had like 4 of those and like 3 or 4 Miller Lights.
Oh, right on.
Even that's because those are high alcohol content and they're thick. They're heavy.
Yeah.
See, that's why I don't like drinking. Like if I'm gonna go, I like he says, I'll have a. What is it? Liquor before beer, never fear. So I'll have
liquor before
a mixed
beer,
drink.
You're in the clear. Beer before liquor, you're going to get sicker.
Right. I always have a mixed.
Dude, that guy's kicking ass. So anyhow, you're back at the table. There's a chick next to you.
Right. No, wait. She's at the table. She's behind Monk. And so we're sitting there, and I said, dude, that chick is really cute. And so,
give us an age.
She was easily our age.
Okay.
Easily our age.
Okay.
Easily.
All right.
Are you saying she was older than us?
She appeared to be a very mature, beautiful woman.
So we talking?
I would say she was between 56 and 60.
Okay.
All right.
Nothing wrong with that.
Right, because that's really, you're 57?
I'm 56.
Okay, 57. So you're real close. You're within 3 years.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Yeah,
right?
that's not much. That's not really a big deal.
No.
You know,
Dude, my
Now,
wife-
if she was like 70, I'd be like,
well, wait, what? Pammy, when I was with Pammy, 70.
which would be 14 years older than you.
yeah, that might be.
I didn't go into that. Look at him smile. I didn't even go into that realm.
I met her at bingo at the nursing home.
Dude, I don't know. There's some 70-year-olds that's still looking good. Anyways, so he's sitting there, and I said, dude, I think that girl is checking me out. I said, dude, I've been staring at her. I said, I'm giving her the Kavorka, the
creepy stare.
No,
Were you doing the eyebrows?
Monk's like, which one? She's like, the one over there with the glasses and the blue hair.
She must be punk rock. She's got blue hair.
Yeah,
no, that's silver.
Yeah.
So he goes, and then this is where everything, but it proved my point. Everything went south. Is I'm sitting there, and then all of a sudden this guy gets up and comes over to our table, and I'm like, oh god damn, we're gonna get into a fight. We're fucking 50 years old, get into a fist fight. He comes over and Monk goes, what? And I said, a guy's approaching us, and he turns around. It was his friend.
Okay.
That he went up there to meet to see this guy.
Fair enough.
So this guy, nice guy,
right on.
Give me a name.
Jim,
nice guy. Jim was sitting there, real cool guy. So I said, hey man, can I get you a drink? He says, no, that's cool. And they work together, or whatever.
Yeah.
And they worked on this job, and okay, great, yeah. And then I see this girl. Now, thank God I was smart enough. I don't approach women right off the rip. All right, I
gotta feel them out.
I do like a predator. No wait,
does some recon.
I'm gonna take that back. I was about to say predator.
Yeah, I was like, that would not be far off.
Doing some recon.
I do recon.
Yeah,
right.
gotcha.
You do you do the dumb thing where you do the zipper check. First thing you do is do a zipper check.
While she's looking at you.
Right. Make sure
that's very important.
Make sure just the tip's peeking out.
Yeah.
Give her a little sample of what you're bringing to the party.
Zipper check.
Yeah. Pays to advertise. Right.
It's got a little neon running light on the bottom of the.
Whatever. Little subtle, like a glowing arrow that points down.
Hell yeah.
That's why I shave my chest hair that way.
There you go.
And a big arrow.
Attaboy. Wear one of your old shirts with the big giant collar.
And all the moth holes in it.
Yeah, just button the bottom two buttons.
And by the way, for the audience, if you check out the promo clip, it had that. I put the pink shirt from my high school in the promo clip for the show. So
you're dragging us out.
So we're sitting there, and then the girl gets up and starts walking
towards you.
Yes.
Okay.
She gets up. She starts walking towards the table. She comes right, and I told Monk, I said, dude, I think that chick's. And I didn't say it to the dude because the guy would talk, and then he'd turn, listen to the band, and then he'd talk to us and turn the band. I go, dude, man, a chick over there. She got up, walked over, and came. She came like a beeline.
All right.
Straight to the table.
Quit staring at me, perv. And then she bear maced him.
She came like a beeline right to the table.
Okay.
Dude, Monk can testify to this. She stood at the edge of the table and looked down and goes, hi. And I went, hi. I said, I'm Ed. And she put out her hand and she grabbed my hand, shaking it. And she goes, I'm his wife. And now thankfully I didn't see right.
Oh, no.
Wait.
Boop, 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 boop.
Not yet.
Thank you.
So I went, oh, hi, how you doing? And then
you're like, dang it.
I said inside, I was just like, I was crying. But I shook her hand and then, so then she looks over at Monk and I said, this is Monk. And she said, oh, hi. And then the guy said, what did you say his name was? Jim. Jim says, yeah, I work with Monk on this job or whatever. And she goes, oh, I just came over to actually save him. He's not really my husband. He's my husband's friend. And I was like, oh, okay. And then she turned and her eyes were like this.
Did you have it out? Did you pull it out?
Wow.
No.
Well, you said her eyes were like that. I figured you had to do something.
She had crazy eyes. You know what crazy eye, right?
Yeah.
When a girl talks to you.
When you see more white than actual, whatever the thing around the iris and pupil.
Right.
Yeah.
Did she look like she was surprised all the time?
Yes.
That's crazy eyes
that's
for
like-
sure.
Right. And I was like, oh, and so she started talking. She says,
She's what you would call a gazer.
yeah, right. Yeah. So she goes, you guys can come over and join us at the table. Now, there was a bunch of people at their table. And you know how awkward that
Didn't
would
you
be?
notice she had crazy eyes when you were staring at her?
No, because her head was on a swivel. She was talking to people, talking to another cute girl across from her. So I was like, God damn it.
That was the bucktooth one.
Oh.
That was a fuck dude.
But she was still hotter than crazy eyes.
Right. So I was like, God damn it. So the dude was talking, great guy. So he goes, yeah, you're going to come over and join us at the table. And he went over to join the table. Monk stands up, grabs his coat and I go, dude, that's your friend. I don't know any of these people.
Right.
We would be we'd be the loomers because there was all chairs were taken.
So you'd be standing behind them.
Standing behind.
That's the worst. Just keep your seat.
Right. I said, dude, you want to do it? And he's like, no, we'll just grab these seats and drag them over there. I get a
That's dumb. That's dumb, Monk.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Yeah, you don't want to, because then everybody will have to scooch together, or you'll be the lurker in the back in a seat.
That no one knows.
Right. So you're like swiveling back and forth.
Yes. I didn't want to. Right.
That's what the DJ was playing.
Right.
In between sets.
Dude,
Yes.
In between. Now, mind you, Monk bought a beer. And then he went and bought another one, and I was nursing mine. All right, I just wasn't up there to get hammered, and I knew this cat had already pregame because you could tell.
Yeah,
because we know Monk's tell.
Yeah, he's got
a particular tell. Right, he's got a particular tell, and so he's. And I'm like, watching.
Monk was pre-gaming.
Oh yeah,
nice.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Again, well done, sir.
He has a tell.
Not only did he get an Uber from Ed, he got the pregame.
Well done, sir.
Like, can you tell? Like, use Chuck as an example. Can you tell when Chuck has been drinking too much?
Oh God, yeah.
What's his tell? Just curious.
I'm just loud as fuck.
Yeah, he gets.
I go to 11.
If it's possible, he can get louder.
I do.
Do you?
I go to 11.
Yeah.
And I don't care what I say to who. Because I think everything's funny.
The filter kind of goes away.
And I've barely got a filter.
Yeah.
So
As it is.
Yeah. Who wants to see my winner?
Yeah.
No, okay, maybe later.
Yeah. It's
Because certain people, I don't usually get drunk, so I don't have.
Especially if you've got a client, Uber.
Right.
Yeah, right. That's not good. Yeah. I mean, you got to make sure
I
they
think
get
that's
home
against
safe.
your contract.
Oh.
And I'm on camera anyway.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know if I have a tell because I don't drink out enough to that point. Like I'll have a couple and that's it. I never
I've seen you on pool day.
Have you? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What on pool day? What do you mean?
When we're covering my pool.
Oh yeah. Oh, well, that's different. Yeah. That's
and even though it takes an hour to cover my pool, we hang out for like 5.
Listen,
Right.
a couple of
That's
Farmer Ron pig roasts I've seen.
Oh
you.
yeah. Oh yeah.
And we all were, so
We all were, but
I just assumed you were. Yeah. I mean,
see, that's it. You're hammered, so you think everybody's hammered. Yeah. Well,
yeah. And you were.
Okay, so we're right.
And if you're not, you try to catch up.
Yeah.
So we're sitting there, and the girl drags this dude away, and I said, no. And so Monk goes, are you sure? And I go, dude, listen, I am not going to the table of nobody I know, sitting as a dude in the background, doing the heavy breathing on someone's neck.
Right.
I go, I'm trying to interject conversation where they're going to go, who's
This ain't a
this?
fucking
And-
cafeteria.
They don't even know if you're with anybody.
Right.
Yeah, you're
So I
just going to
said,
sit
no.
down.
So
You should do that sometime.
Just sit at somebody's table.
Yeah. Go to a bar, It's weird enough, like, if you go to a bar and you're sitting at the bar and
Somebody sits next
There's-
to you.
or there's only one seat at the bar. I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck it. I'm sitting down.
right, dude, I don't mind. I'll do that.
Yeah.
But if there's a whole open bar, you sit down and some schlep sits right next to you.
Yeah.
That's the
I hate that.
That's the worst.
Oh.
And I understand.
It's like, dude, I sat here in the far corner
right
for a reason.
It's like when you park in a parking lot and
And you don't want anybody to door ding you when they're like 3 inches from your car. So you got to crawl in the hatchback.
You got to crawl through the trunk.
Yep.
Yep.
Jerks.
It's worse as I got a truck. I still managed to crawl inside.
That little slide window.
I came through the vent. I've got a latch on the vent.
Yeah.
And this
No, you just reach your hand through the rust hole and unlock it.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is. So we're sitting there. And I said, God damn it. The dude, okay, the girl's got a husband. You know, Amro, he's getting hammered. I could tell because his tail.
Wait, so she had a husband or no?
This cat is the friend of her husband.
Oh, okay.
So she was married.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Which is fine because I didn't hit on her.
Right.
I just had this whole scenario
where you were like banging her
with the grandkids and all.
Oh God.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But yet he doesn't want to buy anybody a Valentine gift.
Yeah.
But it was all imaginary, so it was free.
Did you buy her anything good for Christmas in your head?
What color is the sky in your world, Edward? I'm just curious. Asking for a friend.
Just curious. Just gonna lob that one up there.
Dude, that's
spitballing.
This is what my life has become. Is that I'm standing in line. This is not a joke. I was going to tell him. I'm standing in line. I'm going to come back to the story. So I'll stand in line and I'll look over at women and I'll go, you know, now I'll have a whole
everybody does that.
Scenario.
Oh, you're running it through your head, right? Like the next decade, right?
She really liked that car.
Right.
She really liked the car I got her for Christmas.
Oh my God.
This is the whole thing.
Will we be able to share a bed in a nursing home? That's the kind of shit you're thinking.
Got
ain't
a
it?
whole
Well, they're only 10 years away from it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We're traveling to Europe. All this stuff is happening.
You better do it quick, Ed, because you're running out of time.
All from me sitting there fake reading the Inquirer and Linus of looking over.
Oh, look, Bat Boy made the headlines again.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
What's worse is I'm in line and I'll tell the girl, hey, you see this? She's like, get away from me.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at a MaxiPad ad?
I am right now divorcing you. I'm just letting you know.
That's it. You're out of the will.
I have had it with you. I can't. You're in line. You're like, I can't do this anymore.
No, this is too much. It's too much. I'm tired of all your lies.
Can't we just have one good night?
You don't look at me when we make love. Why? Why? Is it the pool boy? Are you in love with Pedro? Just say it. You know. So that's I am. This is what my world has become. Yeah. So I'm sitting there with Monk, and I go, because this is evident that I'm not alone. Is Monk is sitting there after I already found it, and I didn't throw
make any comments.
Nothing.
It was hey, I'm Ed
I was just staring, and I'm telling you, dude. And I even told Monk, I go, Monk, I'm gonna drag you to testify on this. That I didn't say that because she didn't even go to this dude. She didn't go to Monk. She went straight into me and said hi. And I go. And I'm doing nothing. I'm just sitting here.
She was running damage control. That's all she was doing.
I'm just putting out the pheromones.
No, you're reading into it. She was running damage control.
Why is she?
Because she bypassed dude and came straight to you to diffuse any situation that there could have been.
Like she was a bomb guy all in a gear.
Yeah.
Everything. She
came in.
She's
the
jumping
cute
on the
chick,
grenade.
come in, hi, blah, blah, blah. I'll drag him away now.
This dude ended up coming back later on and talking to me. And I don't even know him.
Was he married? I'm just asking.
No.
So you were throwing out the, what is that?
Kavorka?
The Kavorka, yeah.
The go-go juice was in the air.
Mm-hmm. Dude was like, you know what?
I'm telling you.
I'm going to buy him a Valentine gift.
I don't know if
it's... What's your favorite color? Christmas is coming up, you know.
Do you spoon to the right or left?
Yes. I have a really good camera, and I'd like to take a picture of you under my Christmas tree. What do you think you'll look good in? And it's like go-go boots.
Right. So all of a sudden she goes away. The dude goes away, but he came back. And was talking. And Monk even said, "I think the cat likes you because he doesn't. But he's talking to you all the time." So, and we were talking all kinds of stuff. Music. Monk was out of his mind. He actually was recording the dude on the looper.
Okay.
Up there playing.
Maybe he was just trying to figure out.
He's like, oh, this dude's super cool. He's great. And Monk, that's another thing too, is I was like, well, you know, we were talking about bands and I told him I don't get certain bands, like, just random band. Bon Jovi.
Okay.
I just don't get Bon Jovi.
One of Chucky's favorite bands, by the way. Don't let him tell you different.
I do. I'm president of the Bon Jovi Northeast Ohio fan club.
I just wanted Dead or Alive, baby.
You got a tattoo on your chest, just of him.
It says "Steel Horse I Ride."
Yeah.
So as soon as I say it, Monk goes, "You don't like him? you're stupid. You know, he was out. You know, I knew he was him.
He got all angry on you.
All
That's
angry
awesome.
because I wasn't like in these obscure bands that he was coming up with, these crazy names of it, which is fine that you like obscure music. But because I didn't know it, he's like, do you know the Skim Boppers? No, you don't know shit. You know, and I'm like, so this.
Do you know this band? You're a dick.
They have 11 followers
Yeah.
on Facebook alone.
Yeah.
11. He was that way. He was doing like
That's awesome.
Like there was a guy. Remember, Big Larry had the lineman
Yeah.
hair, bass
Yeah.
player. He was a Rush guy, and if you like
Yeah.
anybody except Rush, you're a dick. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And he was that way.
Okay, I
Rush
completely.
is the best band ever, you stupid dick.
Who was the third member of Rush? Neil
Right.
Peart.
Neil Peart, Geddy Lee, and
Geddy
who was
Lee.
Alex Lifeson.
Thank you.
We couldn't think of the third.
Oh my God, it was
member.
driving me nuts.
Yes.
I kept going to Andy Summers. I'm like, no, that's
Police.
police.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We couldn't think of the third member. But so that's what Monk was doing. I'm like, God damn it. And, you know, him and this guy are talking these obscure, way up there obscure bands. And I guess that this dude played on his looper pedal. He had a keyboard.
Oh, look, he's playing Chick Corea. That's awesome. This is going to be a jam right here.
This
This is my slow jam.
Oh, this is
the jam I like.
This is baby making music, baby.
he likes to
That's
touch
right.
himself to that one.
That's right.
This is how crazy. This is the night. I'm telling you. You ever had a night where everything you know in the beginning of the day, you say something odd, and then all of a sudden, all things seem to line up to exactly what you said, for like it's meant to be the day. Here's the example. I'll give,
You got somebody's digits?
no. Listen. So what happened is in the beginning, for the audience out there, not A1 Wayne, Bueno Bueno gave me a tote
Of CDs.
and a bag of the bag's still on his chair because I
Yeah.
went through the bag already of
Okay.
CDs that had no CDs in it.
They were just cases?
Just cases. Cases. Except for, I went through like 20. I think I told you I counted with you on the
Yeah.
phone. Counted through the CDs, and there was one in a case, and it was Terrence Trent D'Arby. All right?
Hear my wishing well, can't you tell?
Wait, that's important.
That's actually a pretty cool jam, I must say. He was like kind of a one-hit wonder.
This is the crazy part. This is
That's
how,
a cool tune, man.
Did
This
he do
is-
it? Did this guy on stage play it?
This is where all things come to craziness. Is that I'm sitting there with Monk, and I'm like, God damn it, Bueno Bueno gave me all
Yeah.
these seats as we were talking, because
Yeah.
they were talking obscure, crazy thing. I says, yeah, I got these CDs from this guy on the show. He gave me like Toby Keith was one of them, but Faith by George Michael,
Right.
the CD, nothing in there, you know. Oh, except there was the
Did he think they were in there?
Yes,
Or-
yeah.
Oh.
Except for in the wrapper, the Jimmy Buffett Christmas CD.
Well, I know why it was still in the wrapper.
And
there's a reason
he
why
gave
it's-
me a DVD combo of Kiss and Scooby Doo Christmas
Fuck yeah.
Mystery Adventure.
Nice.
That'd be awesome.
Was it in there?
Yes, I
Oh,
was
even
in there.
better.
We
Right.
totally should watch that.
Right.
I'm serious.
Right. I do have it, so I'll bring it down here. And I have a VCR. No, it's not a VCR. It's on DVD and Blu-ray.
All right, good.
So I was telling him, I said, the only one that was in there was this Terrence Trent D'Arby. And the guy goes, who listens to Terrence Trent D'Arby? That chick that came up, while she was sitting there talking, goes, I just requested Terrence Trent D'Arby.
Said no one ever.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
went, what did you just say? And I said,
Yeah.
I had just said the Terrence Trent D'Arby to this dude, and here it is, she requested it. And this guy played it, and it was terrible, but it was good. I mean, right. How do you do that on a loop pedal with one guitar?
You know, he did it. If he pulled it off,
He did
even
it.
mediocre, so blatant. God bless
Right,
him.
God bless him.
That's a cool tune, man.
This is where, again, the life I'm planning. I see someone, I'm going through a whole grandkids with them.
Sure,
and everything.
yeah.
So Monk and I said, this dude left, and we're sitting there. He sat back down. I said, dude, I'm not going over there. I'm going to sit here. And he goes, okay. And then he goes, first he goes, by the way, do you got any cash on you?
What do you do with all his?
I
He
go-
went to the Money Mate.
He went and gave this guy like a $10 tip. The dude had a Venmo thing.
Yeah.
And Monk didn't want to take a picture because he thought his phone would actually read it and then send him money on Venmo. And I said, no. So he said, went up and gave him $10. And then he tipped like, I don't know, 10 accidentally at the bar. So I said, I'll go, Monk, I know.
Those are rookie mistakes.
All right. That's what happens when you pregame.
Pregame. So I said, dude, I'll go get you. I didn't want another beer, but I said, I'll go get a beer. So he goes, okay, and I get a beer.
I would have totally got another beer.
I did. I didn't because I still had a full beer. I was nursing it. I was looking around.
Just in case.
You were driving.
Yeah, I was looking around. And I took a photo. I decided, I'm sitting
that
there.
girl?
No, I couldn't get a photo of her. I tried because Monk kept, I told you, over my shoulder, kept cock blocking me.
You're at about an 8 on the creepy scale right now.
What I took a photo of, I was like, God damn it, I'm going to go to the restroom, clear my head. All right. So I go into the restroom. The entire restroom floor is covered in piss.
Yeah. Rock and roll.
So
That's right.
I took a photo of that.
And accidentally got some dude's wiener close up.
With my,
There's there was a couple of them.
Yeah.
And they were all around his face. It's so
It's the
weird.
weirdest thing. He must have slipped in the pee because he was like wiener high.
Yeah. Yeah.
and there was a stall next to my head.
Oh, they must be out of toilet paper. There's just an empty hole there.
Wow.
Right. So
Well, it's not empty anymore.
I was like,
Nope.
God damn it. Now my feet have urine on the bottom of my feet. So I'm walking through and I come back out and I sit down and I say, oh my God. Because when I'm coming back, I was looking at the other girls that were in the table across from us. And in the meantime, I sit down and I say, hey, Monk, man, I know this chick over there. She's married and stuff. He's like, yeah, I'm glad you didn't bother to hit on her or anything. No.
He was just talking shit.
He was talking shit to calm me down.
Thank goodness.
To calm me down because I was just like, God damn, I didn't want to go because I didn't want to be that guy that like.
Yeah, but why would you even try if you're this close to Christmas?
I know, just to talk, get the digits and just talk. Not saying I would encourage anything.
Right.
But lay the groundwork. I got to put the base work before I put the tiles.
Yeah,
down,
I'm going to be in Montana for Christmas.
And New Year's also. I should be back right after Valentine's Day.
I'm going to be in the Hamptons, in my house in the Hamptons.
Yeah.
No, I'm sleeping
And
in
then
the hamper.
Valentine's Day, I have to go to Hawaii. I'm sorry.
Right.
I got a recall on my jet.
It's a day trip. I'm going to Hawaii for a day trip. So in the meantime, I look on over and he goes, hey, those people are waving at you. And it was my friends Mark and Shannon.
Oh, yeah.
So I see them. This is the crazy part. So I go over there and this guy go over and I said, hey, man, I haven't seen you in a while. It's been a couple months. I saw Shannon out. And have you ever seen a woman like she was hammered, and they do this where they're
worse than Monk?
Oh, yes.
All right.
Yeah, and because what the husband said to me is we're sitting. I love that. I love them. Great people. Love their kids. Everything. So she was in this like kind of position like this, and her eyes were just.
Oh no! She was like one whiff of beer away from bad things happening. You know that look. She's like, you want a beer?
Yeah, we've all been there. Would you like a bit?
No, thank you.
But she, that look where she's all scrunched up, her eyes were just slits in her head, where she could barely see the light, and she was just doing the smile.
So she was happy.
She was very happy. God
she
bless
wasn't
her.
belligerent.
I grab her and I hug her, give her a kiss on the cheek. I said,
and then she got belligerent.
No,
that shit went her eye.
This is where, and I'm sitting there, and the husband was like this. Just sitting there with the look in his face.
Why was he sober?
I go, dude. Yeah. Well, he was of the two. He was sober.
All right.
And he just made this joke where she was like doing the rub on. Like, has you ever had your wife just? You could tell she's frisky, and you're out, and
so she's like rubbing your back. Standing like super close.
Not mine, but yeah.
Well, of course not yours. You're not married. That'd be awkward.
That would be weird.
Yeah.
But she was.
It was that dude from the other table.
But she was all scrunched up, and she was rubbing on him, and you could see she was giving him, in her mind,
she was giving him. It's bang 30. It's bang 30. We better get out of here.
Yeah. Time to go.
But it was the drunk version of Bang 30.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm going to be asleep in the car in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Turn on the seat heaters.
Mm-hmm.
That's the worst, dude. That's the worst I'm going to speak for a guy at least. When you're.
Puts a Terrence Trent D'Arby song on.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's on.
Isn't that the word? I'm going to speak for me. I won't speak for you guys. But have you ever had that where your counterpart, your better half,
Sure.
gives you the hint that
There's a fine line. A fine line while you're out of, ooh.
Oh, you mean a
It's-
long night of drinking?
No.
No.
Say you're out and about and your better half is tipsy
Yeah.
or drunk. And she starts giving you the signals.
Yeah.
And you're like, let's do this.
Yeah, let's go.
After I finish my beer.
Yeah.
By the time you get to the car, there's no more of she's feeling frisky. It's I want to go home and go to bed. I don't feel
Yeah.
good, and I'm about to pass out.
Right.
Yeah. I'm going to probably vomit on the way home.
What's the worst?
On your new leather interior.
The worst part, dude, I've had this too, where, you're with your better half,
Yeah.
whatever, you're wise, but me, whatever, dude, woman,
Yeah, whatever. We're not here to judge.
whatever stray animal I pick up on the side of
Sure.
the road, that they give you that look,
Yeah.
and then they do the hints like,
This ready?
Try to,
and then they say the things we all want to hear. Remember that thing you always wanted to try?
Do you want a bag? Let's go. Really horny.
yeah.
No, they
I
say
am really horny right now.
right. They say that, and you're
And
like,
then you get to the car and they're
Yes.
really.
yeah, and you're like, yeah, god damn it. And they're like, don't touch me.
I wasted half a beer.
No more Mad Dog for you.
Oh God.
Well, she did it. And he had this look on his face, and she was rubbing on him, and he goes, god damn it, all I want to do is go home and masturbate, but I got to deal with her.
No fuss, no muss. You're in and you're out.
And I was
Yeah, they've been married for a long time, haven't they? Yeah.
If he knows what could get him to the
Right.
finish line in under 5 minutes,
Right.
he's good.
right, and I just started laughing because it just kind of came out of him.
Right.
Because again, he was all salty and stuff. She's rubbing because you have a plan,
Right.
of what your mind and or even maybe your counterpart says, in the beginning of the evening, she's all frisky and stuff. She says,
Yeah, so you're like, let's do this.
Yes.
And at the end of the evening, you fucking bastard,
So let that be a lesson.
you opened my Christmas card for my niece.
Yeah.
like I said, you don't look at me when we make love.
That's the lesson.
Did you ever have that
Edward.
happen to you?
Oh yeah.
With the lovely
But when she says, I'm ready to go,
right.
You drop every.
go.
Do they do that?
You can come back to the bar.
Right.
Right?
Maybe.
Go.
I know.
Yeah.
Maybe, depending how things went.
Yeah.
Right, but you've never had it where there's that, like you said, that razor thin.
Oh
line.
God, yeah. Oh yeah. With me and her.
You
oh,
get
yeah,
home and then
both.
or things are gonna happen and then they start throwing up immediately.
Oh,
Like-
God,
Or
you're-
you do.
Yeah, one
You've
of the,
had that
I
happen.
mean, yeah, both
who
ways.
hasn't?
Yeah.
You're like shit's gonna get real.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yep. All right,
we go.
okay.
Yeah,
What's that movie with the dude that plays Stifler's mom?
Oh,
American Pie.
Yeah, but no, I don't think
She's not playing that part.
where he's banging this chick and she starts throwing up because they were hammered. And he was like, oh my God, the convulsions felt so good. And I thought about it and I looked at my wife. I was like, she's like, no. I was like, come on, man.
That's like I know someone that she was engaged in a certain act.
Oh, I know somebody that.
Was she filleting somebody?
Yes.
Okay.
I know somebody who did that to somebody.
And she got sick.
Oh yeah. Not to me. It didn't happen to me. But I know that she was doing that to someone in the bathroom, and
Just puked all over.
she came out with those puke strudels. And
Nice.
He had a big wet spot when he pulled his pants up. Of corn and potatoes.
It's all in his underwear because he's got him
yeah.
down near his ankles.
Yeah.
At least you didn't have Taco Bell.
Well, you know what? The good thing is that both of them were in like 5 houses of the place we were at.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Well,
Wow.
this dude was just so angry. So I went back, and then he said, hey, must be radio night because I saw you guys out at the other bar.
Yeah, Captain's Club.
I was like, you got to be kidding. They're out.
He texted me, and he's like, where you at? And I'm like, home.
Who?
He texted me.
Oh,
I texted you.
I didn't see it.
I sent you and him. I took a photo with Monk, and I sent it to both of you
He's
guys.
like, where you at? I'm like, I'm literally crawling into bed. It was like 9:30.
Yeah, we were home pretty early.
Were you?
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder. Yeah, that's right. You probably just threw your phone against the wall.
Fuck it.
No.
He responded because did you get my text? I know
I did get it, but I
Okay.
didn't get it that night.
You hate me, don't
No,
you?
I don't. I just
But that's what it was.
I have my phone in my pocket, but I have the ringer off.
Yeah.
No, that's all right. That's all right. I did.
So-
but
Yeah,
I thought,
totally texted me. I'm like, yeah, I'm home, dude.
I thought we'll go. I said, Monk, man, if they're down there, let's go down.
Well, why didn't you just go down there?
Well, I wanted to see if you were still.
I mean, I
there.
understand. Oh, it's so far away.
Well, no, I just.
yeah, you were like 5 storefronts down.
Yeah, but we were still.
It would have taken you 90
Drinking.
seconds to walk down to the bar.
Yeah.
Maybe 60.
And you could have taken your beer because they had the door lull in effect.
Yeah.
I was planning my mind my mind
See?
vacation with my.
With
Oh,
your future,
that's right,
With your
yeah.
future ex-wife.
Yeah, she was in the Bahamas. He was in the Bahamas with his future ex-wife.
That's ex-wife in my head at that
Yeah.
moment when he said it. So I text you guys the photo. So it gets like 12:30.
Oh, God, I'm fast asleep by then.
Right, it gets
I'm sawing logs.
12:30. Monk is not Monk anymore. And I've only had 2 beers. I've had 2 beers. So I'm sitting because I was talking to this cat, talking to a couple girls, whatever, and people that I random people that I was shocked. Say, hey man, I heard the show. I liked the little snippet online.
Yeah.
Again, audience member, like, share, subscribe, and on
LateNightWithEdMoney.com.
the new website, LateNightWithEdMoney.com. Don't mind the
Dust
because it's being remodeled right now. New cards are being made, etc. Blah 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 blah. So I was having a good time, and Monk goes, "Dude, we could stay here all night if you want. It's no big deal. I don't have anything to do." And I'm like, how about no?
Yeah, we're going to pack her up.
right. I go. He goes, well, I'll go whenever you want to go, and I'm like, how about now?
Right.
Let's go. Because
All right, let's go.
Again, there's another thing. There's a weird line. The dude that was sitting, his friend Jim, was sitting there talking, and of course they all talk about how bad they were in the day.
Yeah. You know what I did?
Right. Like there was a the bouncer that's at that bar. There's a real big muscular guy at 5, real big. Like a big gorilla looking, like the classic.
Oh yeah, classic bouncer. Right on. Anyhow,
there, and he's walking by. I mean, I wouldn't want to meet him in that. Maybe Pete, Killer
we're
Pete
good.
would. Right,
We're good.
But I wouldn't want to meet the guy in an alley. And of course, this guy's like, me and my brothers would take him down and chew him up for dinner.
I'll eat his face off.
Yeah, all this.
Are you like, I'm just going to get in my car and go home now? You and your brothers have fun with that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be guilty by association.
Bye-bye.
That's the thing. There's always those guys growing up that would
get into a fight and somehow you get dragged into it because
Yes.
you're standing there.
Dude, that's the worst thing. Or like you said, by association, that they consider you must be a part of it just because you're there drinking beer,
Right, you're
taking
you're
photos.
2 tables over, then all of a sudden you're in their group. You're like, oh.
Or dude, it's even worse because Monk was talking about a bar fight. He was all into it. He's like, oh, dude, I used to smash bottles on people's heads. Like, dude, stop it. I know the scenario you're talking about. And we don't do that. At 50, we draw the line.
Yeah, I smash burritos.
Dude, not a joke.
Beers.
I almost, it's not that I'm pussified. I just, we have the experience.
You know better.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's always somebody that can,
You could see it coming.
and you don't heal as well.
No, it takes longer to heal.
You get punched in the face. In 2 days, your nose stops hurting.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you
Yeah.
get punched in the face, and it's going to last for 2
Yeah.
weeks.
How long?
And not to mention, I would probably cry.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You get hit in the nose now, and your eyes tear up.
Motherfucker.
Now, do you?
Yeah.
Not a joke. Have you gotten random nosebleeds before?
No, just standing there and you get a nosebleed?
Yeah.
No,
Really?
no.
I've got. You've gotten.
I saw that episode of X-Files, and that didn't turn out too well.
No, I've had it where it's probably because it's dry. Like
Or you pick your nose a lot.
Yeah, I hear people get nosebleeds if it's really dry.
Yeah.
Dry,
you know.
yeah. Well, we got 2 dehumidifiers running, and dude, I've had that where I blew my nose and I had a random nosebleed, probably
Yeah.
because it was too dry.
Sure.
And that's what.
If that's what you want to believe, because you don't want to pay the doctor a visit.
Oh, dude, I've seen a doctor recently.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I think do you take blood thinners?
No, I take a baby aspirin every morning along with my multivitamin.
First of all, what do you mean a baby aspirin?
You're
Like,
supposed to take a baby aspirin every morning for heart health.
who tells you that? Like the orange chewable
Or I got the raspberry.
the
Or
raspberry.
you could take a regular aspirin.
But if I'm doing it, I might as well get the
Yeah.
flavored one. It's the same amount of milligrams, 81
right.
milligrams.
Is it? I
Yeah.
mean, I always wonder. There's certain vitamins they take because I have a regimen of vitamin.
Yeah, you eat like some random antler, a rock, some old potatoes on your
he
counter,
drives out to Wellington,
gets a beetroot,
yeah, buys a hot dog.
I do take.
a day-old hot dog, and drinks the hot dog water.
I love beets.
I don't like beets.
See,
love beets.
right.
I do not like beets.
They are. Do you know? That's another.
And they're good for you.
Yeah, a lot of iron. But
How about I just take my multivitamin and baby aspirin
Yeah.
and be done with it?
Yeah.
and do you know what I do is I go to this place Polanski's and I'll get.
Yeah.
They have this sweet.
From Walnut Creek?
Yeah. How do you know? Yeah.
Because I go to Polanski's and I browse their shelves every week.
and I save.
You get the sweet what?
Beets.
Sweet beets. They're
Oh.
the littler ones with not the big. See,
They're pickled.
They got a pimento.
Yeah.
are they pickled? Is that what they?
They're in the red
That's what-
juice.
Yeah,
That's
the
what
red
makes them
juice.
sweet.
Yeah, dude, I love
right.
that. And
Yeah.
what you do is you reduce, you put it in there, and you reduce it down a little bit, and it makes it a little syrupy.
Yeah.
And then I save that, and I put eggs in there, like hard-boiled eggs, in there.
That's pretty healthy.
Man,
I like all the sugar.
Wow.
Isn't it?
You must have been really high.
Yeah.
no, don't.
Did you put cheese whiz on top of it? Or maybe deep fried after that?
Wow.
In the air fryer?
That must have been a good dube.
dude? Now that you said
Well
that,
done.
I've had this thing called. It was at. I don't know if it was at. What's the wing place off of Sheffield right there? Quaker Steak and Loop.
Okay.
I don't. I think they called it a dino egg. They take a hard-boiled egg, they batter it, and they deep fry it.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Oh, I would
sure it
definitely
is.
try it. Yeah.
I'm sure
It's
it is, but there ain't
good.
no way. I would be shitting my pants in 3 minutes. I would literally sit there, take a bite, and my stomach would be like, you know what? We're going to expel this, but it's going the other way. And we're taking everything in front of it with it.
Your colon's like, you should have never put that down your gullet. No.
Exactly.
I'll fucking try it. I've never had one, but I've heard of deep fried deviled eggs.
I've never had that either. That sounds good too.
Oh, I would absolutely try that.
That sounds
I
good.
wouldn't- I haven't had one, but
Yeah, dude. Remember when we used to go to Tommy's and they had the eggs?
the jar of pickled eggs.
yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
couldn't do those either.
You're
Yeah.
kidding. Those are so good.
They were in that blue juice.
It was purple.
Yeah, purple blue.
Do you eat anything like? Do you eat cauliflower, the green, like the pickled green cauliflower?
I eat like raw cauliflower
right.
or raw broccoli or cooked cauliflower.
yeah, you don't.
I eat pretty much a lot of vegetables except Brussels sprouts, lima beans, and beets.
Oh, Brussels sprouts.
They're so good, aren't they? Dude?
I don't like them.
Fucking awesome.
They taste like they smell. They taste like a big turd. Not that I've ever eaten a turd that I can remember. But if I were to eat a turd,
I just heard that's what they taste like.
Yeah, if I were to eat a turd at 55, then that's what I would
Yeah.
imagine it would taste like.
Yeah. There's probably a 50-50 chance it was an accident. Yeah.
Well, would it be?
It's hard.
I was at the hibachi and they were flicking shrimp, and he flicked me the turd.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Look at him.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what? In those Asian videos, people eat in the Asian countries. They'll not only eat the toenail. That's what you call the tail, right? The toenail.
I always called it the toenail.
My brother would do that. My brother would,
he would eat the toenail of shrimp,
Yeah, he would eat like when you get a shrimp, like shrimp cocktail.
peel and eat,
Well,
or already peeled.
already peeled.
So you grab it by the toenail.
Yes, and
Yeah.
he would eat the whole thing.
Oh,
And, right. The look at his face. And then in some of the other countries, they eat the head too. Like if you
I've actually
Crawfish, right?
Had crawfish, but you don't eat the head. You suck the juice out of the head. Then you eat the body.
isn't that the same though? or
I'm
no?
strangely aroused right now, Charles.
Wow.
That
Was like a little preview of my OnlyFans.
Could you say
page.
that again just a little slower?
I took the crawdad.
That's the one thing
I pulled its head off.
That's the one thing I've
And
never
I
had.
sucked the juice out.
What are you talking about? You were standing right next to me, you boob.
I know. I was doing the same thing.
I've never had like a crawfish boil. Is that what it is?
We were in New Orleans when we did that. They were Cajun crawfish, and you get like dude, you get a shit ton of them for a certain amount of
Yeah,
money.
it was like a fucking basket.
yeah, and you're just like, fuck.
That comes with what? Potatoes and the corn and all that.
No, this was just crawfish.
We just ordered crawdads.
Yeah.
Some crawdads.
And then
Yeah.
you pull the head off, you suck the juice out, you peel the whatever off, and then you eat it.
Isn't that
It's kind of like a shrimp.
They're very small though, so you have to kind of eat a bunch of them.
eat a bunch? Now,
They're like the chicken wing of the aquatic world.
see, I've never been.
And they were pretty spicy.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Cajun?
Yeah.
The cayenne? Is it a cayenne or
Cajun,
something?
yeah,
spice?
it was, yeah. It
was
was after the first couple, 3 or 4, you're like, woo,
Lips
Yeah.
and
And
tingling.
then,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
you bow out, you're like, I'm cool.
yeah.
Now, I'm not a fan of. You can buy. I think they're tiger shrimp that's peel and eat. That I've never really gotten into the peel and eat shrimp because it still has a mud vein, right?
Yeah, the poop.
That's what it is, right?
Yeah.
You just have to pull it out.
It's got the poop shoot, if you will.
Yeah.
In seafood,
pooper?
I've never had escargot either.
Yeah, I've never had that either.
Look at
You've
the
never had snail?
No, I've never had. I've had.
I don't recommend it.
yeah.
Well, I think what is the mussels or clams are they considered snails?
No,
No, they're up.
They might be in a mollusk. I know they're a mollusk.
it's a
but-
shellfish.
All they know is the snail texture is like a booger, just like a.
Oh, you're kidding.
Like
You
an
get it.
oyster.
My grandma, I think I've told this story before. My grandma used to cook them live in a pan, and they would try crawling out.
Oof.
Yeah, and my grandpa would take the shells and make necklaces for us, and we thought they were the coolest things. But those,
And then they would try to crawl off of them.
yeah,
That was cool.
yeah. No, the I was not a fan of
Snails?
at all.
I was going to ask him too that, with all the craziness in the world that's going on, this is a small time. But anyway, we're done with it. I got Monk home.
Yeah.
We can end it. We're actually over.
Yeah, we probably. Yeah, I got to work.
We can end it. But anyways, for the audience.
That was the longest story ever.
Sorry, but it was good. He was insane. And they have right over there a
In rare
golf-
form, huh?
Did you know they have a golf simulator?
Yes, I
Yeah, I
do.
want to go to that. Yeah.
Up
Is
there.
it? Was it pretty nice looking? Or
It just
didn't see
opened
it.
up,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't see. I haven't gone in there yet, but I want to go check
but I would
it out.
like to go. Yep.
Yeah, I want to go check out this golf simulator, and they're opening a ramen shop.
Oh, I can't wait for the noodles. I love noodles.
You shut your mouth. Are you serious?
I'll send you when the show's over.
Oh,
I'll
for
send you
fuck's
what's in the
sakes.
window of
it's
ramen.
in the old bridal shop.
Yes.
Your mom's old place.
Yeah, my mom's old bridal shop. It's right next to it. Right
Well,
next to
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Fucking love
I'll
noodles.
send you what's in the window.
All right.
Monk and I took a photo. We're like, oh my god,
Yeah.
so excited because it's the whole area is turning into something nice.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
goodness for that.
And Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant.com. They're
Yes, gotta check-
expanding.
Expanding. Well, what's it called? Is it duck bowling?
Duck pin.
Duck pin bowling.
Yeah. And he's putting pinball machines and stuff in there. Right?
I don't know about that. I just heard and everything I'm hearing is hearsay.
Yeah.
But I heard he was putting in duck pin bowling.
Dude, that'll be exciting.
I've been hearing that all over the place.
Yeah.
So
Dude, I think they have leagues for that as well.
sure.
You know what? I would hope the league is over by 9 o'clock because I need to go to bed.
That and skeet. I like
Skeet?
not skeet.
Skeet. Ski ball?
Ski ball. Is
Yeah,
it?
there's no T on it.
There's not.
It's not skeet ball.
Ski ball.
I can eat shrimps.
SKEE.
I can eat shrimps while I'm playing ski ball.
Yeah.
Now I want some fucking shrimp. Damn it.
Oh well,
Probably gonna
audience
go home
members,
and have
thank
a
you
ham
for,
sandwich.
again,
Yeah.
like,
Easy,
share,
Mama Cass.
like, share, subscribe. Check out all the things that we do. We're going to be leaving you with Bimini, and it's featuring AV Snow, a song "No Way." It's Latino, like it's got like a Shakira feel to it. Yeah, I like it, dude. It's got a great feel. Late Night with Ed Money. You're always listening to myself, Ed Money, right here, and right over there is CPAP Chuck.
We'll see ya.
Are you kind of smelly? Is it?
Maybe. They call me the fog cutter.
And I'm glad that he's here and made it. Is the amazing Byron?
I'm here.
Right
Good
next
to
to
see
you.
everybody.
Panties all in a bunch.
Audience members, thank you again. It's so appreciated when you tell two people about us. Always remember that you are somebody and don't be materialistic. And after that, we are out of here.
Bye.
That's a spicy meatball.
Gotta sit here every day, waiting for the moment. I won't feel like I should stay. No way I'd let you slip by. No way I'd let you say bye. Can we rotate? by. You set the rain on me, and I just wanna understand everything that led us here. The teardrops when I hold your hand. No way I'd let you slip by. No way I'd let you say bye. Can we watch it fade, fade away? Can we let it fade, fade away? We'll take it day by day. Can we watch it fade, fade away?
You've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money, brought to you by 3 Bowls of Crunch Production. Late Night with Ed Money is a copyrighted show, and any unauthorized reproduction for sale is strictly prohibited without written and/or verbal consent from Ed Money. Otherwise, we'll find out where you live and beat the shit out of you. Thank you for listening.